Josh, our guest, is gone, and we have a little bit of relaxed time. We went to...
Not really.
I know. We have a couple days. We went to Sam's Club and then just cooked a bunch of meat we already had at the house. So
anyway, I just want to show you this nice fresh caught salmon.
This is awesome salmon
This
from
is from
a client and friend,
Ryan Wortman.
Ryan Wortman.
He catches this, and he has tons of game meat and fish. And anyway, I always wanted to try some of the things that he catches because he always posts pictures of them. So he sent me some salmon, and we even have.
Thank you so much.
He said it's so fresh you could even eat it fresh, like sashimi, like as soon as he sends it to you cold. And this is what he sends it. So it's just vacuum sealed, and it's just fresh, like right off the boat, fresh. And I already tried a little bit of it. It's delicious. It's moist, so I cooked it perfectly on the Weber. And there's your omega-3s right there, wild caught.
Looks delicious.
And then we have the skinny beef, 2% skinny beef, cooked on the grill. I might have overcooked it just a little bit because you can overcook this because it's only 2% fat. Skinnybeef.com, MPA code, MPA. And then this is just some chicken breasts. Actually, that we got from Sam's Club, frozen, all natural, no additives. It's actually pretty juicy. We cooked it from a frozen state.
That's about it. Now we're just kind of, I gotta...
Hold on, don't get it twisted though. I'm wearing a Seattle shirt just to support my wife.
Okay.
I'm a Raiders fan, but hey.
And they just won.
Seattle's my second favorite team. So.
And then we have some jerky seasoning now because we're gonna try to pick up some meat and get some jerky made. And then I've gotta do some cleaning because we have family coming in town. So we get Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday night to ourselves.
Also, Diet Hanson's. Root beer and tangerine, caffeine free. Gotta watch the old blood pressure there.
No, Smokey wants up in this too. What's up, Smokes? Hey, bud. Meow. Hi, Smokey. We got Smokey a brand new tent, and pretty sure he loves it because I find him in there quite a bit. It's an adorable tent we got on Amazon.
I trained chest in 5 weeks. Saw the surgeon yesterday. He said I can train lightly, so I'm do my first chest exercise in 5 weeks of doing nothing for chest. So we'll see what happens here. Do a little light. Nervous. What's up? Got a client in town, Adrian Tan, the famous Adrian Tan.
This is true.
Looking amazing right now. Just
he lives in the Philippines.
Just here on a little vacation to Vegas.
From Singapore.
Oh, Singapore. I lied. You're right. Sorry.
Know your
Singapore.
facts, Rachel.
It's true.
And just enjoying things, obviously on vacation, little 2-day trip.
That's
and
right.
Of course, if he's here in Vegas, someone from another country, I got to see him. Obviously, put a face to the email. So it's always good catching up with clients. And you want to get a shot of his calves because I'm really impressed.
Yeah.
Look at those things. Damn.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, man. It's a pleasure to meet you. Absolutely.
For sure.
I mean, we've been going back and forth for over a year now or more.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's great to finally meet someone that you communicate with pretty much all the time. And it's always fun, man. So
Nope, Smokey wants a little piece
look forward to following Adrian in the future, guys. So big. It's not a slug, or what is this? A beetle?
It looks like a cockroach, man.
Can I just flush it down the toilet?
No.
Come on.
Don't flush it in the toilet.
What if it jumps? It's dead.
Oh, that should be easy. Had a quick little doctor's appointment, so we stopped off at Greens and Proteins for a late 4 or 5 o'clock snack. It's
Not
dark
very,
out.
it's not very much protein.
Well, yeah, that's not happening. It's not enough protein. You can eat some of the chicken off of my low-fat pizza with low-fat
Low
mozzarella.
fat.
It is low-fat mozzarella cheese.
You really believe that?
They say that.
Who knows what these nutrition
I
facts?
don't care what they say. It's good.
You can hit the road and city and Mississippi excursions. Get ready for a portable.
All right, guys, multiple ways to use MPA farm grade. One of the ways to use it is, of course, intra-training. You can use it without carbs and just use the MPA farm grade by itself, 2 to 4 scoops. 2 scoops is actually plenty sufficient. It's clinical dose, etc. Now, if you don't use carbs with it and it's carb-free, of course, that's going to be anti-fatigue. BCAAs block the uptake of tryptophan so you don't get groggy during your workout. Of course, it also has energy sources through the amino acids, giving you energy and preserving your muscle, so that's not burned. You can add carbohydrates in the form of high molecular weight carbs as Vitargo, I love that, and cyclic dextrin by True Nutrition. So either of those are great sources, Vitargo or cyclic dextrin with the farm grade. Depending on your carbohydrate allotment, 50 to 100 grams during your training.
Santa photos today.
It's our annual. We did it last year.
That's true. We're stepping up the quality this year.
Green Valley Ranch. Where we did it last year. All right, guys, we just got done with our family pictures. How you feeling, Smokey?
Done making a turkey on December 14th. Is it
Sure.
14th today? We got the Butterball oil-free deep fryer. It's a machine that you basically just drop down and you set it and forget it. I actually injected it with flavor injections of a marinade. So we just did it for 3 hours. It's 19 pounds. I'm going to let you guys know if it actually is delicious, and then I'll post the Butterball fryer for you guys to take a look at.
19 pounds for 2 people.
All right, guys, Christmas shopping before we leave for Washington in 1 week. We are at the beautiful Fashion Show Mall with this cool little, you guys can see it, little house with like TV screens and little animation things playing.
It's
Probably not very good to see on this phone, but it's pretty awesome. This whole mall's decorated pretty amazingly. So pick up my mom some gifts, my sister, and of course eat some food so I can have some Wetzel pretzels, some Auntie Anne's pretzels, which I love, on my Saturday today. And then we're gonna go out to dinner later tonight. And not sure where we're gonna go, but something better than what I eat during the rest of the 6 days of the week. And then Raiders game tomorrow, San Diego. And we will take you along for the other adventures throughout the day. All right, guys, Saturday night, just got done shopping at the mall. It's like 11 o'clock. We're at an awesome Thai restaurant that we went to like exactly a year ago. And it's in on Decatur Road. A bunch of other Asian stores and markets around here. This stuff is off the hook though, and there's like a guy that sings and does karaoke. Phenomenal voice. We're gonna film it and film what we eat inside too. What do you think about his voice?
I love this place.
He's a smooth operator.
We were here almost a year ago.
Literally a year ago.
A little less.
And this guy was just belting it out, killing it on the vocals.
It's like
Love this
half
place.
hour from our house.
Yeah, we're out there. But this place is bomb. We're gonna get some great Thai food and show you what we're gonna eat here. Alright, so we got appetizers, gyoza, dumplings, right? Are they dumplings?
Yeah, they're just steamed dumplings.
They're super meaty. Those are the most protein-packed dumplings I've ever had. And they're steamed. You get them fried or steamed, obviously. We got the steamed ones, but they're delicious. So, how do you think they rank next to other stuff you've had?
I mean, they're good.
But they're different. They're a little thicker, aren't they?
Well, the meat is ground like super fine.
But there's a lot more meat and substance in there.
Yeah.
All right, dinner served. We got pad thai chicken noodles. We got the garlic shrimp. And we got, what's this, Rachel? Ground chicken.
Maybe the basil.
Oh yeah.
Spicy basil.
Spicy basil, ground chicken, chicken strips, and shrimp, rice. And we can always, we saved that menu over there, so we can also order a fourth plate too, but so far this is looking good. Only thing is, they got pop singly, not all you can drink, but that's a good thing for me because I don't probably need the caffeine anyway, so. Alright, this place is wonderful, here we go. Alright guys, so another way to use MPA farm grade is during a rigorous diet, whether that's pre-contest or you just getting as lean as possible. So if you're someone that needs to make like a lower weight class you probably don't even need to be in and you need to suck down, you're gonna have to cut calories. You're gonna get to a point where you're probably down to protein and vegetables. Protein's usually 7 to 8 ounces plus asparagus and broccoli, but you might actually have to need to cut protein to reduce the calories. So you might have to go from 8 ounces to 3 to 4 ounces. Now in doing that, you risk going catabolic, you risk losing muscle. However, with farm grade, my thought process is you can use a half serving, so 1 scoop, which is 3 grams of leucine, add that to the 4 ounce or 3 ounces of protein. That'll help augment protein synthesis as if you're eating 8 ounces of protein or more. So now you're getting the anti-catabolic effects, but you're still having the lower calorie content from the 3 ounces of protein. So MPA farm grade can be used for low calorie dieting. Like I said, you can cut your protein in half and add a half serving of the farm grade to that meal.
So it's Christmas time, and we walked our neighborhood, which had great lights, but we decided now we're gonna start walking other neighborhoods, and this is a great neighborhood that has a lot of lights, so we're checking it out.
Super cold too. It's actually cold in Vegas.
It's not super cold. They like Snoopy. They have some Snoopy characters in the background. This is a cute house.
This is a very cute house.
You look creepy.
I'm very creepy. All right, guys, we just hit the jackpot house that went all out decorating. There's freaking palm trees. There are palm trees. How'd they get on the damn palm trees? The colors are so much better in person. But that's what's impressive. Those are very high. What crazy SOB actually did that? So yeah, these people are legit. All right, so I'm just arriving to a destination in Washington. I've been traveling all day. And look at there, my MegaFit meals have arrived promptly. Thursday, they're cold. They're ready to rock for this whole week. So I can stay on point and eat clean with all the holidays and all that fun stuff, which I'm gonna indulge a little bit, but I want to have my base meals. And I'll go through these and show you guys what I got. Just basically a lot of salmon, shrimp skewers, of course chicken breast, and then I think I got a couple custom, or not custom meals, but pre-made meals that were flavored and whatnot, and I'll go through those a little later. But MegaFit meals, guys, I really like the taste of this company. The quality tastes really good.
It just tastes fresh. The vegetables taste really good. The meat's seasoned well, and I highly recommend them. And I definitely use my my coupon code MPA10. All right, so busting these open, guys. Custom salmon. These things are so cold. So they're basically frozen here. As you can see, it's rock salt, so it preserves very well. They ship it in dry ice, and I think I got Brussels sprouts included with this. Actually broccoli, but the other meals I got Brussels sprouts. The chicken is sriracha chicken, so I'll show you what that looks like. So it is like seasoned. It's a little bit red from the marinade with Brussels sprouts. Once again, Mega Fit Meals, guys. This company's high quality and very delicious. MPA10 at checkout.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, what does that say?
Best friends.
Oh, look at that. That's so cute. Look
Did
at
Matt
that.
get one too?
Yeah. Oh. Here's Smokey's.
Hi.
Very cute, Rachel.
That is cute, though. That's very cute. Haven't seen a white Christmas for a while.
We're gonna start by trying to center you on it, and I'll see if I can get
You
your
want,
shoulders.
and I lay
You're
completely
gonna lay,
flat.
yeah, you're
Okay.
laying back this way, head down here, flat.
Okay.
Like I said, if I
Head
had to-
right up there?
Yes, right under here. So just don't hit your head as you lay down there. And after this, just positioning itself. And then when we get started, it's gonna take you a little over 11 minutes because you have a larger body mass.
So most of his arm is in, all of his arm is in here, but not here, just most of it. So what they're gonna do is mirror this side for that side. So it's not 1,000,000% accurate, but very close.
Correct. And then I also have another fun one for you I wanted to do, is that
All right, guys, so we're at Dexafit, and I just got done with my scan. We're going to go over the results of where I'm at right now with my body composition. And so she's basically going to tell me where I store fat in certain areas, how much muscle I have in certain areas, and kind of go over the analytics of it. So here we go.
all right, this first page here is going to break you all down into your different parts. Because we couldn't quite fit both of your arms in because you had such wide shoulders, we're going to have a mirror. So they're going to show up as exactly the
Okay.
same. But the rest of them, so your legs, it's going to break it down. You can see the body fat percentage for each of them, and then together, and so all the way down. So it breaks you into your fat, your lean, and your bone
It's
mineral
like
density here.
people can be asymmetrical with their fat distribution per leg and stuff.
Yes,
and-
especially if they've had an injury or something.
Okay.
You know,
My
they'll
left
maybe-
leg actually had an injury. My knee.
Okay, so that might show up later because we're going to break you in half as well. And so here is the totals. So this is your body fat percentage right here.
Mm-hmm.
This is how many actual pounds of fat you have on your body.
Mm-hmm.
This is your lean. So that would be your muscles as well as your organs. And this is how much your bones weigh, 7.3 pounds for a total of this over here.
Okay.
So down here, we're going to talk about the visceral fat. Visceral fat is the fat you don't necessarily want to have on your body.
No.
And the way that they come up with this, there's two different formulas. They're going to do your gynoid, which is like your hip ratio here, and your android, which is around your stomach. They do the ratio. Ideally, you want this to be under 1 right here. So that's potentially something that you're going to want to work on. It's not horrendous, but that would be an area for you to look into. So what they've done in your whole android area across here, you have a total of 1.4 pounds. And again,
Oh,
you're very
interesting.
fit, but of that, 0.92
Interesting.
of that is visceral.
So I wonder, with this new diet approach I have with being anti-inflammatory, obviously lowering my insulin response from no glycemic or zero glycemic response because there's no carbs, I might be able to lower
Yes.
the visceral fat because that's usually dependent on insulin resistance and high
Correct,
carbohydrates.
absolutely, because
Okay.
the visceral fat is the indication if you're going to have cardiovascular
Yep.
disease or diabetes, something like that. So yes, you're
So
right on
those
target.
800-gram carb days might not have been so good, even though I was laying on the outside.
Exactly, you're lean, but that's what I was saying about age. It eventually
Yeah.
catches up to you.
Okay.
You may not see it young.
That's really important information, the visceral part.
So here is the picture of you. This is your skeleton. This is you broken down into the skeleton is the white, the green is lean, and the fat that you can't even see on yours would be your fat, which you have none. And again, that was just the little part that couldn't quite fit in here. This is about your bone mineral density. This is taking you and comparing it to other people.
Okay.
So when they come up with the bone mineral density, the ratios of where they graph you, they've decided that at 30 years of age is the most bone you're ever going to have. And again, that
Fall
is
downhill
just
from
the
there.
average population. Again, you're different because you're a bodybuilder, you're lifting weights, obviously building your bones all the time.
Okay.
So this graph down here puts 0 at 30 years of age. So if you look at this, the T-score is the 30 years of age, 1.2, and you're actually 2 years above that.
Right.
So you're well into it. Yeah, I mean, you're right up here. You're
Okay.
doing very well. This here breaks it into you compared to others of your gender and weight
Right.
and so forth, and it's 0.2. So you're still up on the good side.
Wow,
so
that's
you're not going to
interesting.
have to be concerned about the bone mineral, especially if you continue lifting.
Right.
You, on the other hand, might want to, that could be something you could be concerned about. Do you lift weights as well?
I do.
Keep up the good work, because the smaller you are, the harder it is to keep your bones strong
Makes sense.
as you age.
Cool.
Okay, over here, this is where we're going to do some graphing for you. So as you come in, you're going to be able, your next appointment is going to tell you, have you gone up, have you gone down,
Yep.
in what areas.
Yep.
So the black here is your fat mass, so 20.8.
Mm-hmm.
Over here, this one goes over here to the 217.8. That is the lean and the bones together.
Oh,
And
gotcha.
keeping in mind the lean includes organs, your heart, and all of
course.
that as well.
Right.
So that will graph you as you go. Here is where you cut you in half, where you can see a difference.
Yeah.
So there's a 1.6 pounds difference in the
Yeah.
left, but you're very symmetrical in the sense that they give you the heart on the left-hand side. So
Yeah.
I would venture
Oh,
to say
okay.
you're extremely symmetrical.
Okay, gotcha. Interesting.
There's some people that could be up to 5 pounds. That would be what, do you have an injury? Have you hurt your back? Are you favoring
So
one
relatively
side or
speaking, the
other?
composition of the muscle is very similar each
Yes.
side. Okay.
And again, you're going to be able to see that more when you study this page more.
Yep,
Because it's
okay.
going to tell you exactly what you're broken into,
Okay.
the different parts. Then when we get over to here, more or less for more graphing, this is about your different areas. The body fat percentage is here. Next
Yeah.
time it's going to tell you, did you increase or decrease in those areas, as well as down here. It'll
Your
just
fat
be
is
easier
in
to
your
look at.
arms.
Yeah, interesting.
So do you have any questions on that?
And so you said the gynoid and android is where is it at again?
Right.
It's
So the
distributed.
android is like the apple.
Okay,
So like
gotcha.
you've seen the beer bellies,
Yep.
it's going to be in this area.
Yep.
The gynoid is more
The
like
hips.
the pear.
Okay.
More women have it maybe here,
Gotcha.
but it's the ratio between here and here
Okay.
that they're looking to have under 1.
Okay, gotcha. And then the trunk would be basically my chest
Yeah,
area. Okay,
correct.
gotcha. Because me personally, I know visually I store all my fat in the lower back, the kidney area. So that's where I know I have the most
And so that
caliper
could be-
thickness.
And that's on the adipose, that's on the
Yep,
outside,
yep.
but apparently prevalent doing it as well as the visceral in there too.
Yeah, because my abs don't really have a lot to pinch. Obviously, internally.
Right,
different story.
they're hiding under.
Interesting. Maybe that's why my stomach does protrude a little bit. Like I have like distension even whenever I'm lean. Like my stomach is a little bit more
Right.
protrusive.
It could
From your
potentially
gut
because
health.
it's supposed to be under the muscles because it's
oh,
on your
that too.
organs,
So
so
it
it
could
would
be
be
the visceral
underneath.
pushing out.
Correct.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So yeah, cutting
need
back
to
on
work
the
on it.
carbs.
All right, I just got the test results back from the Dexascan, and they were better than I anticipated by like a mile. Well, we went over it, but yeah, but I'm just gonna get my feedback on it. So, you know, it says I'm 8.7% body fat or whatever. Apparently that should be a lot more accurate than the bod pod. I think it's up to 98% accurate, the Dexascan. So maybe I'm a little too hard on myself. I thought I was gonna be at least 11 or 12 with the visceral fat included and all that stuff. Something that's interesting about this, and I think very important, is that it does measure and scan the visceral fat, which is highly influenced by a lot of typical bodybuilding diets out there that are super high in carbohydrates and also high glycemic, especially just because your insulin response, your blood sugar dips so high and low. And the funny thing is even though you're going to look great externally as far as your body composition, you can be lean and shredded, just how I was when I was eating 800 grams of carbs. Plus you have all the chemical enhancement too to help partition the carbs favorably to muscle. You don't always get to see the picture of what's going on internally, so you do build up a lot of visceral fat or a mental fat just from having such crazy and fluctuant insulin levels. And of course, visceral fat's not a good thing. It's usually an indicator of a lot of things actually, but a lot of cardiovascular diseases, high cholesterol, even blood pressure. So everything is usually dependent somewhat on visceral fat, and it gives you a good telltale sign. So that lets me know that I'm going in the right direction now with my new dieting approach, where I'm kind of focusing on lowering inflammation and lowering blood sugar and insulin and keeping it stable. So hopefully my numbers will go down on the visceral fat. It was still like a little bit over. So my whole midsection area had like 1.8 pounds of fat, but like 70% of that was visceral because my subcutaneous fat wasn't that much at all. So that's a cool thing for you guys out there to really go out of your way to try to search out for a Dexascan just to kind of see how your internal health is going for your visceral. So we will do this maybe every 12 weeks, kind of see where we fall. This is the starting point though. Also, I want to note that they have the resting metabolic rate, the breathalyzer tester, which measures off of your oxygen and everything like that. And it has, I don't know if it's an algorithm or mathematical equation that determines kind of your resting metabolic rate and if you're a fat burner or a carb burner. And I would like to think with the diet I'm currently on that I'm burning mostly fat for fuel. So we're going to kind of take you through that too. Obviously I couldn't do it today because it was kind of a spur of the moment thing and I already ate one meal and I want to be accurate as possible. So next time we're going to do it, I'll be fasted and kind of see what my RMR is and if I'm fat adapted, if I'm burning fat or what I'm kind of doing right now. So there you go. Day after my buffet fest, and just tough, man. January, all the sun's everywhere. Gonna take these stairs just to burn off some carbohydrates. Real nice outside. Just stayed there at the Wynn. It was a great place, great experience. Buffet was pretty good, not my favorite. What'd you think? Like a 1 to 10, what was it?
5. I wanted to go to SW.
SW.
Rest time, but you're gonna have to be careful not to fall asleep.
Oh no, I can't fall asleep on a plane or anything. So.
Okay, so go ahead and put your feet up here. Let's get you to a comfortable spot. The chair actually relaxes back, reclines back if you want it to. You probably just have to take your hat off anyways, because we're gonna put headgear on you. Yes. Okay, so one question: have you ever used tobacco? Do you now? Never.
Have I ever used it?
Yeah.
Like when I was a teenager, like 10.
So 10 years ago.
15 years
So.
ago.
You use tobacco?
So.
Well, like occasionally, like once in a blue moon.
Okay, so could be a never. I mean, you
Like
never
a
really-
never, yeah,
okay.
like at a party.
Right.
Not like
okay.
I had a habit, you know.
Ew.
What your oxygen content is.
So
Next thing, we get to put some headgear. So we're trying to get an airtight on here. So after we get you hooked up, we're going to test. So if you take it in your hand and put it on your nose where you think it's comfortable. And then I can take them down after we strap some.
Creepy.
Okay. Is it too snug? Is it uncomfortable? Okay, try and blow out. That's airtight. Good. Did you blow your ears out there? This part's what's going to measure your oxygen intake and your carbon dioxide output, which gives you a calorie. I'm going to dim the lights.
They're breathing their nose or mouth.
Pardon?
They're breathing their nose or mouth.
Yeah, that's what I was just going to say. We're going to breathe just through your mouth. Pretend that your nose is plugged up, so just totally through your mouth. It doesn't have to be super deep breaths, but decent ones, not shallow
And
breathing.
how long does this take?
This is going to take between 15 to 20 minutes. Depends on how well he relaxes. And so we're going to be monitoring it up here on the screen, and that's going to tell us as soon as we kind of get us a nice, more of a flat line where he's relaxed, and it'll take some good calibrations, and then we can end the test. So your job, like I say, is to relax. Try not to think of anything too exciting, but don't fall asleep, just breathing through your mouth. And then we're going to step out when the test gets going. And then I'll come in and check on you every few minutes just to make sure that the calibration is going correctly.
All right, just got done with my metabolic testing, and it looks like my resting metabolic rate is 2778, and that's just at rest. What's interesting is it's saying I burn 37% sugar and 63% carbs, so more of a... Whoops, I meant to say 63% fats. Carbs, so more of a fat burner. However, I would have liked to have tested this on my 5th or 6th day of being on low carbs. This was kind of after a cheat meal, so I don't know if I'm shifted over to fat adaptation yet. I don't think I am, so that could change that ratio. And putting in activity with my cardio and my weights, I'm probably going to be in the very active to extremely active, so it looks like just to maintain my weight I need about 4,000 calories, so that's very interesting. I'm probably under eating, so this is going to be my tool to develop my starting set diet here soon that we're going to go over. There it is.
Here with Morgan. So for Matt's birthday, I decided I wanted Morgan, his best friend, to come see him. So I just picked him up at the airport. Did I open that? Matt did.
No, Matt did.
Oh crap, Matt's opening it right now. Well, I guess surprise is happening right now.
How did this happen? I'm so confused. Dude! Oh, wow. Did you trick me?
Yeah.
This whole time I thought it was your brother coming?
Yes!
Damn.
I thought you had maybe some idea, but then I was like, no, I don't think so.
No, fuck no. That's awesome.
Are you super
I'm
excited?
like tripped out to hear Morgan's voice like out of nowhere.
Like,
Yeah. Dude, I'm so happy you're here, man. Good seeing you, brother. This is not Smokey.
Cutie.
This is a random cafe, and this cat just popped out of nowhere. It's like 11 at night. It's a long fur.
Hi, baby doll.
Oh my god, what's its tag say?
Hi, baby.